Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Forbidden Fruit Podcast. I am your host, Jesse. We are only operating with one camera. Right now, my GoPro is malfunctioning. I don't understand why. Meanwhile, our other camera is in Wyoming. Currently with, if those who know, I am a paranormal investigator. I am a part of a team, and half the team stayed in Grand Junction. The other team is in Wyoming. Anyways, today we have a special guest, Sierra. This will be the first time we have a female in the studio, so please, gentlemen, give her.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Welcome, welcome.
So I will be behind the camera asking questions while you guys will be seeing nothing but them for this episode. It's okay. They're the entertaining ones.
Oh, man. Come on now. Come on now. How y'all doing?
Them dollars, but yeah.
All right. So, as you were saying, you were saying that we all have insecurities and we do allow that to shape our lives. What I want to know is why. Exactly why. What is the fear for that? Because for me, I think it's because of ourselves.
Rejection or what?
It is.
Insecurities.
Oh, yeah, man.
Like, I mean, if you're willing to share an insecurity, like for me, one insecurity that I have is when it comes to dating, I don't feel good enough. Now, I have my specific reasons why.
I was going to say, what are you judging that off of? Based off of what, though?
I have
myself or
exactly off of
or something else
for myself. It's because of things that have happened and you know,
past experiences.
Yeah, it does. It has something to do with that as well. But I think the past is where the insecurities are shaped from. It's from those experiences, from being hurt or you know. And so for me, it's like, although I have these insecurities, I don't treat, or my approach to women isn't different. I just am more cautious and more guarded for myself. But some people go to the lengths of damn near creating a wholly different life.
Oh no!
But what do you guard exactly? Your feelings?
Your feelings, your heart.
Your heart. Okay.
But if you put it out there, they reject you.
Well, like we said a couple episodes ago, who's a fan of rejection?
No, you're
absolutely right.
No,
but you got to do that though.
True.
You have to give.
The more you hide, the more it's going to expose you later on anyway. Like it's going to come out, man. It's going to come out one way or the other. Eventually.
It is. And that's where, like we talked about, you got to be, the more you can be up front,
the better you're off.
The better off you.
They accept you for that, yeah, then you're good.
You know what I mean? And even with the insecurities part is that those are already going to play themselves out. People are going to find those out, and people are going to see them. They're going to, notice certain things. And it's one of those things of like,
well, do you ever though really see someone's insecurity?
Well, check this though.
Because people take it to the length of, like I said earlier, creating a fake life. Let's take social media is like the biggest one.
That's why I said that earlier though. What are you basing off your insecurities from?
Yeah.
Somebody else's life? You know what I mean?
Am I not on their level?
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, are you basing yours off of theirs?
Which is the type of insecurity I guess.
Yeah.
I think all insecurities start from childhood.
Yes.
Honestly.
No, yes.
Because you see, like, little girls will think that they're ugly because of their hair, which has nothing to do, but they've only seen a certain type of hair type.
Yep.
Or women, like growing up when I was in high school, big boobs were the thing. Being super skinny, blonde hair, blue eyed was really popular at my school. I had...
Look at a woman's magazine. Look at a woman's magazine. You want to feel bad about yourself? Look at everything in there is fake. Everything is fake though.
It changes because when I was in high school, I had guys tell me stuff like, oh, you're really cute, but if you lost 15 pounds, you'd be beautiful. I moved to New York City. Men were like, your body is banging.
It's a different.
See,
on the East Coast,
it's different
I'm just saying, though,
be different. It's built different. You know what I'm saying?
Every area is different. You have, and everything goes into style and goes out of style.
It does. It's a revolving door. Yep.
So there's always like what you may be insecure about right now. In 5 years, people will be wanting that.
Jumping.
I had freckles. People hated my freckles. Now girls are tattooing freckles on their face.
Y'all women with glasses? Keep that shit up, man.
Thing, yes.
No, I can appreciate that.
Let's talk about it too. Like,
I'm just saying.
No,
if you're insecure about that, don't be.
I mean,
some people like that. Some people like your insecurities. Some people like that.
And I think when it comes to insecurities, you have to decide if if your type is, if you're your type's type. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So my type may be this certain kind of guy, but guess what? I'll never be his type. So you're always
that's across the board. That's everybody.
That's everybody.
But that's what I'm saying. That's where insecurities come from. So you have to kind of understand. Hey, my type may not
of what you're
be into me, so I have to evolve and find my space and where it looks like
what works for me.
And who's coming for me.
No, I feel you. And like to piggyback off what you were saying is like, for me, when I first got over here to Junction, like that's how I was. Like that insecurity of like, I'm a big dude. I always been a big dude. You know what I mean? Black dude, this and that. And we come over here to like a whole different spectrum of everything.
Completely.
And it was like, wow. Well, the thing is that when I got over here, you know, playing football or like chilling with people, it was always like, okay, cool. I'm that black friend. You know what I mean? I'm that big black friend. Everybody's cool. And then on top of that, that was back kind of around the 2000s when all of a sudden hip hop music's cool. Everybody's wearing the back jeans. Everybody's doing this, and now it's cool to have a black friend. Mm-hmm. It's cool to be okay with that person. You know what I mean? And everybody wants to now know who he is. So that was one of my insecurities of like, hold on, I think I'm in here, but like a lot of people wasn't really feeling me like that because they was just like, look, we trying to be cool like how TV was. You see what I'm saying?
They're making you a stereotype.
No, I feel like if you have insecurities, just don't push that onto the person though.
That's
because once you make that an issue on their end, then it becomes a different thing.
That's not fair to them either.
You know what I mean? You're insecure about this, that's fine. But if the person accepts you for your insecurities, you cannot push it on them like that. You know what I mean? Because that's a different level. That's just being selfish.
Don't, whatever you may be going through, don't put that on that other person. Because that's not fair to them. They don't know. They're not dealing with none of that.
Well, majorities of your insecurities meant like women are insecure about cellulite. Men don't give two shits about cellulite.
Sure.
Women
on that note right there, let me say this. There's a lot of things that women are insecure about that a lot of men do not. That is like the farthest thing from our mind ever.
Like honestly, it may be like inappropriate to say, but my mom has always told me, honey, if you get naked, if you have fat rolls, this, that, and third, I've never seen a man not interested. Like the insecurities that women have that are from Instagram and all that. I don't give two shits about any of that.
It's more from other women.
That do that to y'all.
Y'all compete against yourselves on that level. Men are like, I don't care about that.
It's stupid because men don't give two shits about any of that stuff. No, that is not what's important.
Most men don't even care about makeup.
That's another thing.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. I'm just being for real.
No, it is real. It is.
I want you for who you are, because if I like you, I like you.
But women wear makeup for women.
That's true. That is.
Women don't typically wear makeup for men.
Absolutely.
We don't do Brazilians for men. We do
pretty for yourself.
Yes, we do it for us.
Well, if that's insecurity.
But there are some that is insecurity for them, where they're like, oh, he ain't gonna like me. But see, that's where I feel like we get into a different level, though, too, of that like. Now, I'm not putting everybody. Listen, I'm being careful. I'm I gotta be careful because you know what I mean. I'm not putting everybody on this level, but like he said, real men don't care about makeup. If I'm feeling you and I'm I'd rather wake up to you, no mask, no nothing, fresh face, put your hair up in a bun.
That's who you with.
80% of the time. So if I see you with your hair up in a bun or falling off, in a hoodie and sweats, got morning breath, and I'm like, damn, you still looking right. I like that. But if I'm sitting up in here and we start off our relationship and you looking like this, and then I wake up and you done took your eyelashes off, you done took the makeup out, you took the dentures out, you done took the traps out. Now,
that's not fair.
That's not you. That's not who I met. You see what I'm saying? Like, if I met you and now all of a sudden, hold on, you a whole different person, that's not fair. That's almost into like that catfish and stuff.
The only way,
but don't get me wrong, I know you want to feel good for yourself, but be honest with yourself and show that person who you is. Like, yes, you can get better from there if that's what you want to do, but let me see the true you and get a bead and a feeling off of that instead of faking the funk, and now I'm like, hold on, you got you got one of them Karen manager haircuts. You had long hair last night. Now your eyebrows, you ain't even got eyebrows. You drew them motherfuckers on. You know what I mean? Lashes, where they come from. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm sitting up in here, and you ain't got real teeth. You ain't got. That may be one of her insecurities, but let me find that out for myself. You see what I'm saying?
Which I think is fair, but the only thing that I'll say from a woman's point of view,
I don't need to know.
If a woman has those insecurities and she does get dolled up,
yes,
and you're somebody that's safe to her, and you're telling her, I want to be the safe person to you. You can't go talk shit about her to her boys,
no,
to your boys, or you can't be like, who the fuck is this? Like,
well,
I'm saying you have to meet her where she's at, which is also why I think like. Why are you putting your dick in a woman you don't even know what she looks like?
That's
outside
true.
of make, and that's all I'm saying.
That's
a whole different discussion, and I know people don't like
go different territory that one.
And I know people don't like to have it, but of course, at some point you are going to see her true self. You have to be okay with it.
Yes, and that's what I'm saying.
You know,
it's just like you said. I guess I just get concerned because there is levels. Like you will continue to hear throughout this whole everything with us is that there's levels. If you're going above and beyond to where you don't even look like the same person now, that's the only problem I have for me personally.
Well, I don't think it's always fair. I do agree.
You see what I'm saying? Because, like, don't get me wrong, you know, I'm bald. Ain't nobody, you know what I mean? Everybody knows that about me, this and that. But, like, women want to be like, oh, y'all do just hat fishing with y'all hats and stuff. Okay,
or
I
beard
get that.
fishing because you got a beard.
Hey, hold on. I don't take this motherfucker off. I don't get to take these out. You know what I mean?
Or men putting shit in their underwear
yeah.
to make them look stacked, and then we're highly disappointed.
Yeah.
Just come as you are.
Or like women sitting up in there and they get them fake little things they put in there. You know what I mean?
Everybody got insecurities, man. Everybody does. I don't care how high you think somebody is, man. They got something that they be stressing about or worried about. Everybody. You know what I mean?
And that's gonna be
everybody.
So just come as you are.
But that's where you gotta go back.
It's easier said than done. Absolutely.
All day.
Easier said than done. But that's everyone tell you, hey, just be yourself. Okay, cool. I'll be myself. But you know what I'm saying? You're in a situation, you might tweak a
I think some of it changes though with age because like when I was 18, my insecurities compared to being in my mid to late 30s are night and day different. Of course they're going to be different. And as you get more confident with yourself, you start caring less. You're like, I know who I am.
More as you get older.
I am who I am, accept me or don't. It is what it is.
You get less energy to care.
Yeah, I think
especially when you get older. You just like, you know what?
It is what it is. Your girl's fine.
That's day and night, honestly.
It is.